These 6 sneaker trends will level up your entire sneaker look, and I'm talking about instantly. But with that being said, you guys, trend number 1 is going to be function first, is fashion first now. And I gotta say, man, comfortability is on top. And a little like disclaimer I do want to put out there, the first trend you probably will know, but as I was saying, trend number 5, and as you kind of get deeper and deeper into that list, it's probably going to be something that is hidden. So if y'all want hidden gems, man, stay tuned for the whole video. Now, I gotta say, we're kind of past that foam clog era. I feel like it's still there, but we're kind of past it. It's not like in its prime. And this year's biggest shift is that people really want sneakers that kind of do more, and that's where that function comes in. So we're seeing a rise in like trail ready sneakers and like Solomon. You got things like the Asics Gel Light and things like that. You got tech runners and weatherproof silhouettes. Now I'm gonna give you all a couple of examples. Per usual, we got the Solomon XT6, we got the Nike ACG Mountain Fly, we got the Hoka and a Kappa, we got the Adidas T-Rex, and then we got the Asics GT 2160 in like those outdoor palettes, I would say. And this isn't just about hiking. We got brands that are styling these with cargos and crop tech pants. And the Urban Gorp Core is, I feel like it's peaking, y'all. So if y'all think it's peaking, let me know what y'all think about that. Now, trend number 2, neutrals are winning. And I want you to go ahead and say goodbye to like those very poppy colors and like the neon bumps and like saturated hype drops. I feel like those are of no value currently, but the vibe now is kind of more of those creams, grays, toupees, and olives. Now, with that being said, people want sneakers that kind of feel grown, they are easy to style, and are effortlessly premium. So with that being said, if your pair looks like it belongs in a Muji store, you're definitely doing it right. But don't worry, color isn't dead, because trend number 3 is bringing back a retro color play we haven't seen in quite some time. Now with that being said, a little pro tip I do want to give y'all before we go ahead and get to the next trend. I do want to say it's kind of funny how trends from the past, they oftentimes come back, just like the Y2K sneakers and things like that. But if you do want to go ahead and stay ahead of trend, one thing I gotta say is you gotta go ahead and watch those fashion runways. I feel like the fashion runways are a really good way to go ahead and stay ahead of trend, and that is gonna be my tip for y'all if y'all do want to predict future trends. But trend number 3 is gonna be 90s sports energy is gonna be back. And the retro wave is going deeper. And in 2025, it's all about logos, panel heavy uppers, and sporty vibes. So with that being said, a couple of examples I'm gonna throw at y'all is the Zoom Mero 5s, you got the Puma Palermo, you got the Adidas SL72s, you got the Reebok Premier Road Modern, the Mizuno Rave Rider Series, just to name a few. Now, this next one is going to be very sneaky. You probably won't notice it at first glance, but it's changing everything from how we wear sneakers. Now, number 4, socks are the new accessory. Now, obviously socks have been around. We obviously all wear socks, but socks matter now more than ever, and not as a background, but as a statement. Some trends in socks I can go ahead and think about is like the rib textured socks. These are very like in like that cream color. You got sage and like sage blues, just to name a few. You got the quarter length with like subtle branding, and you also do have the matching tone on tone with a sneaker. I do this a lot with my white Air Force Ones. I always go white on white. I definitely probably wouldn't go black on black, but that's my personal style, my identity, so it kind of depends on who it is. But even high fashion brands are dropping luxury sock lines, and you may be asking why. And that is because some people realize that the right socks finish the fit correctly. Now, if you agree, make sure to leave a like on this video. But enough of that, let's get into our next trend. Trend number 5, the one we've been anticipating. This one is gonna be the fact that collab fatigue is definitely real. Let me know if y'all have seen that in the comment section down below, but I feel like I have noticed that. I feel like a Travis Scott way back when could have sold for 1,000, but now I feel like if it doesn't have the right story, or I don't know what it is right now, I just feel like that collab formula is not it currently. But let's be honest, not every collab needs to exist, and in 2025, sneakerheads are getting lazy of team-ups that have kind of been there for a while, or just team-ups that aren't really of purpose or of value. Examples of collab fatigue include like the endless Travis Scott variation, you got the GR Jordans with minor tweaks, and like some crossover drops with brands that feel forced, that could be like either too niche or like too gimmicky. But people are gravitating towards like a good solid design, even if it's non-collab. So we're entering an era where storytelling beats celebrity names, and a great example of storytelling that I really resonated with was that Nigel Sylvester Brick by Brick 4. That was an amazing sneaker, and kind of the story that I can kind of give y'all, long story short, was the fact that you don't really take L's, and it's the fact that you kind of just build a brick, and you kind of just build until you get that W. So I like that whole concept, because in life you're gonna take a lot of L's, especially if you want to like be in high places. You got to be able to take a lot of L's, and with those L's, they're not gonna be failures, they're just lessons. And I guess the idea of the bricks was kind of like they're kind of cementing you. They're kind of cementing you and kind of cement you until you finally hit that W. Now, I gotta say, since collabs are in, there has to be something else to go ahead and replace it. And that is exactly why trend number 6 still feels fresh. And it comes from smaller labels and indie designers who are flipping the game. Now, this one is kind of under the radar. I kind of haven't noticed it too much, and I was kind of skeptical about adding it, but I thought I would bring it to y'all attention so y'all can do some like extra like research and kind of just like get some more insight on it. But trend number 6 is going to be the fact that the boutique brands are kind of getting better than like those big name brands. And now some of the most excited sneaker releases this year aren't from Nike or Adidas, and they're kind of from those quiet and curated drops. Now, a couple I can think about is like the J. Jown collabs. You got Bottega with Saucony. You got like the Aim Dior with New Balance. You got some with Nike Nocta and things like that. Now, with that being said, these drops definitely feel more intentional, and they're harder to get, but they're definitely worth it, because you know not everyone's gonna be wearing what you got on. So with that being said, trends will go ahead and keep changing, and I feel like that's one thing you got to take from this video. Trends will not stay the same always. They'll definitely go ahead and keep evolve. And if you do want to stay tapped in with that, I really recommend you click the subscribe button and hit that notification bell, because that is what we go ahead and cover here, besides all the other things we do on this channel. But if you understand the why behind these shifts, you'll definitely stay one step ahead. So the best sneaker style isn't about hype, it's about curation. And so start building your collection and rotation with that intention, and you'll never fall off, I'm telling you. So which trend did you vibe with? Drop it in the comments down below, and let me know if you want a full breakdown on how to style some of these sneakers. I would definitely love to do it, so just let me know in the comment section. But new videos are going to be dropping every single week about trends, essentials. We got top 10 lists and things like that, reaction videos. So if you like that type of content, hit that bell and subscribe, as I was saying. But if you do want to see some more sneaker game videos just like this, click the playlist right here, and I'll see you in that one.